Welcome, this is Shakti, your online astrologer. I'm very happy you found your way here to have a look at what I prepared for you. The forecast starting on the 20th of June is the summer solstice, so you can feel like you are prepared for what planetary forces are coming at you. So I've prepared a PowerPoint presentation, and you want to hang in there till the end, because this is when it gets really interesting and juicy, because I'm going to give you very practical suggestions how to ride the wave of the universal forces. So see you in a little bit. Welcome. So this is Shakti, and you might know about me that I'm an evolutionary astrologer. And as that, I'm always looking through the lenses of astrology at what is the next step for you to take to grow in consciousness. And you might also know that I'm a published author. I have written a book which is an introduction into astrology and how you can use gemstones in order to balance areas in your chart. So if that interests you, you might want to check this out. So today we will be talking about the summer solstice, the sun moving into Cancer, and it will be an overview for the months coming after that. So we will talk specifically about the new moon in Gemini, which has happened, depending when you look at this, June 8th. We will talk about the Capricorn full moon coming up June 23rd. We will be talking about the summer solstice, which is in Cancer, because it happens when the sun moves into Cancer, which will be June 20th, 21st, depending on where you are, in which time zone. And on top of that, we will be having a Cancer new moon, July 8th. So we will have to talk about how you can most beneficially ride the wave. Consciousness is the key to riding the wave, and this is how we do it in Hawaii. I'm on Maui, and when you have the skills and you know how you can ride the wave, it's really fun, it's really exhilarating, and the wave carries you. So when we use the art of astrology, the study of the stars, we can look at it as either a science or an art. I kind of tend to look at it as an art. And when we work with astrology, we work with archetypes and symbols. So we work with the 10 planets and the 12 astrological signs and the 12 houses. And what we cannot know when we look at the chart of somebody, we cannot know how that person tends to manifest those potentials. So we always live our chart, but we cannot tell if somebody is more on the higher end or the lower end of manifestations. And this is solely predicted by the state of consciousness. So higher your state of consciousness, so more chances you have to choose how to ride the wave. So with the new moon in Gemini, June 8th, we had a lot of Gemini activities at the beginning of the month. And this new moon especially has helped us to start kind of into a new cycle of what we could call emotional intelligence, because Gemini is very mental. Moon is kind of connected with the new start of emotional growth and movement. So here we have more of a chance to start out to really understand our own inner world and to appreciate and connect with the inner world of feelings in a new way. So then we have the Capricorn full moon coming up June 23rd, and the full moon always highlights what got started under the new moon. So the Capricorn brings in the quality of maturation. Capricorn we look at as the elder presence in the zodiac. So Capricorn full moon gives us a chance of integration of our inner turmoiling emotions into handling ourselves more from a place of responsibility and taking appropriate action. So in Western astrology, we relate to the unfolding of the seasons, and we begin the zodiac with Aries, which relates to the beginning of spring, the spring equinox. So we are all, as humans, tightly connected with the unfolding of the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, because this is how we survive, by planting the seeds in spring and harvesting in autumn to get us through the winter. So those 4 points of the beginning of spring, summer, autumn, and winter are really kind of the 4 cornerstones of the zodiac wheel. So when we have the summer solstice, it was thought of midsummer and was thought of as a time of magic, where the forces of the light, of consciousness, of life-giving energies are at their strongest. So people dance around bonfires, and in the older cultures like the pagans, the Celtic or Druid tradition, it was really a celebration of connecting with the forces of the heavens, with the earth. And people were coming together in sacred spots in the world, and they're having ceremonies. And we still do that. So every year you can see people coming together in places around a fire in Stonehenge, and other places, and relate to these old customs. And there is some power in that, maybe because we have done it for so many centuries. So Sun moving into Cancer, that is the moment of the summer solstice, and we have some other planets in Cancer on top of that. So 4 planets in Cancer, and Cancer is often symbolized as the crab. The crab, which is living in water, in the ocean, is ruled by the moon. We look at the crab, the Cancer qualities as the healer, the great mother, the nourishing spirit. So the Sun in Cancer. Cancer is closely connected with values of family and home, our inner life. It's a very sensitive sign. There is a need for security, for family, for bonded relationships, people you can really count on. So Cancer is ruled by the moon, by the tides, the mysteries of feelings, and also the 4th house is attributed to Cancer qualities. So this is how the chart looks like for that moment. You can see Sun is just entering into Cancer. It's 2 degrees away from Jupiter, but it's in Gemini, so in another sign. But nevertheless, this will be a Sun which leaves us with this energy of expansion, of being on top of things. So it's a wonderful start into summer. So the question is, how can you ride the wave with Cancer projects? How can you take advantage of the Cancer energies? So I would say it's a wonderful time for inner work and healing. So any kind of therapeutic work, inner work, dream work, soul collaging, any kind of work like that will be going with the flow. So also the whole area of relationships, of family, will be supported. So if you want to deepen the level of intimacy in your relationship, in your intimate relationship, this is the time to do it. So you might want to take extra quality time together. You might want to learn new skills for your intimate life. So the whole world of sacred sex and tantra might be something to check out these days. There are some activities you can do which are Cancer activities, which would be swimming, diving, sailing. So being in the ocean, immersing yourself with these cleansing energies. That's a wonderful time to do this. And just pay attention to your family. Spend more time. Take out your family for a little holiday. even if it's just a weekend to go somewhere at the shore of the ocean or somewhere. So make time for what is truly important in your life, which is the people you care about. More things you can do to ride the wave. So it's all about expanding your emotional awareness, your emotional consciousness. So one way to do that, which I find very beneficial, is to journal. So the morning pages are handwritten, longhand pages you do in the morning, pretty much after you wake up. Maybe you sit with a cup of tea and you just see what comes up. Maybe you start writing down a dream you remember, or just thoughts where you are in your life, or what you want to do the coming day. So if you just start doing that, you will see how that stimulates that connection to your inner world and inspiration from that. So it's actually a very creative field to tap in through the morning pages. And Cancer in general is a very creative sign. It's really kind of this overflow of emotional intelligence and inspiration. So practice setting your intentions with what insights you had after your morning pages. So intentions you can like write down on a piece of paper. You can store them in a crystal. So these are ways to kind of guide your unconsciousness and anchor where you want to go with it. Then there are specific forms of ways how you can balance your emotions. So you can do it with gemstone meditations, you can do it with EFT, you can do any kind of energy healing or therapy, which helps you to balance in your heart, in your belly. Okay, this is a hopefully short enough overview for you for the coming months. If you want to sign up for upcoming new videos about different aspects of astrology or forecasts, please subscribe up there, and I will be happy to have you in my tribe and keep you posted about how to ride the wave of life successfully. Also, I would really love it if you leave me some comments or questions, and I promise I will get back to you. And also, if you want to give me thumbs up, that would be really helpful for me, because this is what you need to have these days to be doing well in your ranking. So please give me a thumbs up and leave me your feedback. This is what's really feeding my soul, to hear that I'm doing something good here. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. I'm looking forward to see you again. And if you are interested to connect a little deeper with your individual chart, having me do a reading for you, as you might know, I have really a lot of experience. I'm doing this for 35 years. I'm available to you wherever you are, because I do online readings through Skype, and I still get a kick out of it to talk with people in totally different time zones, totally different areas on the planet. So you can either call me or head over to my website to get more specific about what I have to offer. So MauiAstrologyReading.com. This is where you can find out more. So thank you for joining, and I see you again. Aloha.